what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Space City Cannabis Live. This is going to be Smoke Sessions, episode number 240. Wake and bake with the donut. I got a couple donuts rolled up over here. What's inside them? I went ahead and got some of the lemonade flower from Lit Farms. Oops. Forgot to take the mic out. Woo. What's up, everybody? Sorry, I forgot to take the mic out. Once again, welcome back to another Space City Cannabis Live. This is going to be Smoke Sessions, episode number 240. Wake and bake with a couple donuts. Got a couple donuts rolled up over here. What's inside them is going to be lemonade flower coming from Lit Farms. This is going to be a Supreme ounce. And then we got some GMO fuel in there as well, guys. We got a 1.5 times 0.5. So please be sure to come and check it out, guys. And of course, if you want to be a part of the live chat, make sure your first comment is always a greeting, always a hello, what's good, what's going on, what's the deal. A little bit of common courtesy will always go a long way on the channel, guys. And what better way to start off a morning than with a donut? Let's see who's all up in here, y'all. We got Blunt Ninja Scope. Blunt Ninja Scope said, yo, what's good, Space and fam? What's up to the homie Blunt Ninja? Just a second, guys. Got Blunt Ninja in the building. Jeffrey Barksdale says, shout out Space City community. What's up, Jeffrey Barksdale? Great to have you back on another live stream. And y'all let me know if y'all checked out today's video. We did the Z Gardens review. So we went ahead and reviewed the Skittles times Rainbow Belts 2.0 coming from Z Gardens. So be sure to check out that review out now. The homie Ron 115 says he's here. What's up, man? Blunt Ninja said, plant's almost done, brother. Just waiting for the right day to chop. Hell yeah, man. That's a dope-ass thing right there, man. My homie Blunt Ninja went ahead and finished off his crop. It's chop day any minute now. I believe this was the first one I rolled up. Then I got this one over here. I don't know which one I like better. I think I like this one a little bit better just because this one has a little overlap there right there. A little too tight. This one looks a lot better, though. Both still smoking, though. Let's go ahead and spark one up. What do you guys say? Huge shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to the replay squad. I just got off of work. So shout out to the people that work them graveyard shifts, them 2 a.m.s, them 3 a.m.s. This one's for you. Double OG 13 said, what's good, Space City in chat? Let's get stoned. What's up, Double OG? Great to have you back on another live stream. We got my boy Joe Brown says, howdy, guys. What's up, Joe Brown? Great to have you back on another live stream, and I hope you're having a great day. We got the homie Mario Belanger says, hey, Space City. What's good, Mario? How you doing today, brother? Thank you so much for tuning in on another live stream. And don't forget to smash that like button, guys. We got that 713 Drink said, what's up, everyone? Smash that like button. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the homie Drink. I appreciate you pulling up. Let's see who else is in here, man. Oh, can't forget OG Tony T. Tony T says, salute, everybody. Was just watching a guy on old school bike going to Mazari Sharif, my dream destination if I win the lottery. Damn, where's that at, man? That sounds pretty cool. Tyrone says, finally have them local here, but sell out kind of quick. Half papaya snow cone and unicorn funk. That's what's up, man. Jeffrey Barstow says, two-time Tony T. Sheesh. Hell yeah, man. Who else we got up in here? We got Seymour Cannabis in the building, too. Seymour Cannabis says, good morning. Cheers, Space City Cannabis. What's up, Seymour? Great to have you on another live stream, brother, and thank you so much for checking us out today. Tony T saying, what up to everybody? Hell yeah, man. And now we can go ahead and spark it up, guys. What do you guys think? Let me grab this one. I believe I got a lighter around here somewhere. There we go. Go ahead and take the cap off. Check our airflow. Really nice. Now, guys, this lemonade was probably fourth place for me out of the 4 packs that I had gotten. It was the Crystal Candy, Cool Whip, Gas Face, and Lemonade, and this was last place for me. But it's starting to grow on me, man. It's been sent for a little while. And you can see a bunch of shake right there on the bottom. We probably found some up and threw back in there, but it's been growing on me, man. Let's go ahead and check it out. Smoking a little salt and pepper, but we'll see if that's cleared up any here. And if you haven't done so already, man, smash that like button. And after the live stream is over, go check out today's review. We did a review on Z Gardens and their Zikigai. Zikigai. It's a funny name. Oh, yeah. Got it sparked up. Smoking good. And we threw that GMO fuel, man. We'll see how that mixes with this. We got that nice lemon, almost like a sour terp, lemon sour, almost candy, lemon sour candy. And then we got that GMO funk that's in there. It's just going to be a completely different terp profile. You see a nice little resin ring. But just like I told you guys, man, this should be smoking salt and pepper. But that's all right, man. It's still good. It's more salt than pepper, I would say. Probably the darkest stuff I'll be smoking on right here is salt and pepper stuff. But lemonade, check it out if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to use code Space City. We got the homie Dennis Halsman pulled up. Said, what up, Space and everyone? Shout out to the homie Dennis, man. I appreciate you coming out and checking out the channel. Hopping on another live stream. Nice soupy resin ring. Dang, that's funny as hell. My boy Tony T says, shout out to K Ham, Big Lemon. I think you watch it in silence. Damn. Tony T says, I ain't playing no more. I'm playing for keeps. And then if we get up to 20 likes today, guys, we got some of this juicy fruit rosin over here coming from Shop Hello Mary. We'll go ahead and do a dab of that. I almost want to roll a hash of this right here. I don't know if I got enough. Oh, yeah, I got a little bit right there. Sheesh. Might have to roll another donut, man. Nah, y'all ain't ready for that. We still working on the first one. And shout out to Mrs. Space City. She's at work right now. She just hit 90 subscribers. 9 zeros. 10 more subscribers and she'll be at 100. So if you haven't done so already, man, make sure you go check out Mrs. Space City on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. I got my boy Menace pulling up. Say, hey, yo, what's up, Space and Chat? Currently driving to Missouri on the way to South Dakota to see our son. Hope all is well with everyone. Hey, man, that's dope as hell. Shout out to the homie Menace, man. He's on a road trip right now. We got the homie Robert Payne. Robert Payne pulled up and said, what up? What's up, Robert Payne? How you doing today, brother? I appreciate you pulling up and checking out the live stream. Jeffrey Barksdale says, Menace got K-Ham in the trunk. Sheesh. Menace cracking up because he knows it's the truth. You hear K-Ham hitting the back. Tony T says, Mazar-e-Sharif is in Afghanistan mountains where the Taliban are chilling. Need to arrive with helicopter and security team. Damn, and that's where you want to go, Tony T? You want to go somewhere where you need a security detail at all times? Hey, man, more power to you, brother. I'm going to chill right here with you guys. Smoking hash holes. Y'all let me know, man. Definitely salt and pepper on this one. If it was white ash, I'd be money, dude, because it has that nice little bit of lemon flavor, lemon candy, like I was saying, but still it's a little bit muted, and it's probably because it has a little bit too much moisture in that thing, man. I also got some of this black runs. Funny enough that this shit was smoking black too, but I ran it through the Herbs Now dryer. I wanted to see if that dried up the flour or anything, if it's smoking a little bit better. But we'll check that out in just a second. Look at this soupy ass resin ring, y'all. Y'all see that shit? Sheesh. That's a donut right there, y'all. Nice solid effects too. I got some stuff coming from Flow Gardens that should be here tomorrow. I don't know if you guys caught that 50% off site-wide sale for Flow Gardens, but incredible deals. They had eighths on there for $17.50. The quarters were going for, I think, like $38 or something like that. Absolutely great deals. I hope some of you guys pick some stuff up. Flow Gardens is one of the only vendors that actually grows their own bud. I went ahead and ashed it in preparation for that donut. The next time we ash, we should see a nice little donut in there. Tony T says best smoke in the world, apparently. Sheesh. I don't believe it. Gordon Harmer said, what's up, Space? Mrs. Space in chat. How's everyone's morning? And I hope everyone has something good to smoke. Hey, man, shout out to the homie Gordon Harmer, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're having a great day. And come on, man, it's time to get it started. We smoking real good. We got some of this lemonade and GMO fuel rosin. Smoking hash holes, man. It's not even Sunday. Tony T says best smoke in the world, apparently. I wonder what they got out there, man. Gordon Harmer said, what's up, Mario? How's your morning? And Tony T says, maybe we can see a gaper. Sheesh. No, we're going to see a gaper, dude. It's going to be something. Might even have to blur it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was my only gripe with the lemonade, y'all. I just wish it was smoking a little bit better. As you guys can see, salt and pepper. At times, it's more pepper than salt, and sometimes more salt than pepper, man. But I don't think it should be supreme. This should definitely be like an essentials. If it was essentials, I bet a lot of people would be very happy with it. But as far as being supreme, I think one of the only check marks you should have for being in the supreme is smoking white, dude. It should be smoking white right out the pack, especially if it's going to be in the supreme tier. Lit Farms, I don't know if you guys have anybody doing QC, but it would be great. And if I owned the company, man, that's something that I would definitely invest in. I probably wouldn't invest so much in marketing and advertising. I'd probably just redirect that into my QC team and just having like one or two content creators that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Just throw some items on there, have them review it and shit, and then you just go from there. But QC should always be something that a company, puts first and foremost. Because at the end of the day, it only takes a couple bad packs for somebody to be like, you know what? I ain't shopping over there no more. I shopped over there a couple times. I got like 2 or 3 packs that were smoking black. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try out this other vendor. Or I'm gonna try out so and so. And that's just how it goes, man. But definitely gotta have somebody doing QC on the flower. At least roll up 1J out the pound, you know what I'm saying? And see how it's smoking before putting it out there. Now the number one response is we don't have the time. If we were able to sit back and smoke every single pound that we got and try it out, it'd be a full-time job. And I'm like, well, shit, isn't the whole purpose to put out good flower? But, you know, just one of those things. There you go, Tony T. Got a little crooked, got a little top heavy right there on the flower, as you guys can see, but it's almost in the middle. Definitely a nice little hole. It's got me feeling pretty good, too. The homie Tony T said that's why I need to go and check. If I send someone, I'll probably get ripped off, so I need to go myself. And security team, I don't want to die over some smoke. Yeah, man. Definitely don't want to die over some smoke, bro. I can think of way better things to do. Tony T says, but I need that smoke. Jeffrey Barstow says, I'd work that job. Sign me up today. Tony T says, donuts. I appreciate that, man. Tony T always coming through with the donut emojis. Consistent. But that would be a dope ass job, man. And then the way the cannabis market is going, I think that's going to start being a reality. Definitely going to be a real job. I know Preferred Gardens has a whole team that does QC. Be Easy has a whole team that does QC too. He said it several times. He pays a lot of money for his QC team. And that is super essential, man. You know, it's not everything to just put stuff in Myron jars, have a nice label on it. That's not what it's about, man, because you open that flower up, you smoke it, and it's boo-boo. And that's the worst part, man. That's what's going to turn everybody off of your brand. If you're trying to be at one of these hype brands, you're trying to be out there, QC is a must. It's a must, because all it takes is one of those Myron jars to be smoking black, and that's bye-bye to Be Easy. That's bye-bye to Tenco. All these guys, man. All it takes is 1, 2, 3 packs is typically you're done with, with the vendor. But y'all let me know in the comments, how many packs do you guys give a vendor? How many times have you purchased something where it wasn't smoking? And how many times would you let that happen before you go and shop somewhere else? For me, for me it's 1 pack, dude. If I get 1 pack and it's not smoking, typically I'm buying like 3 or 4 eighths, you know what I'm saying, to try somebody out. If one of those eighths ain't smoking, I'm good, man. If 2 of them ain't smoking, oh man, I'm out of there. Well, y'all let me know what y'all's cut off. Tony T says he's pulling up with a second account for maximum support. Hey, that's what's up, Tony T. Now, I'm not telling you to go and grab a second account, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's kind of cheating, but hey, man, it's your world, brother. I'm just living in it. Yeah, man, this lemonade the flavor starts to diminish once you start getting to the end, too. That was another gripe that I had. I might even have to take a dab just to cleanse my palate right quick. My boy Jeffrey Barksdale says I give him 1 pack. If I get 1 pack and it ain't smoking, that's it for me. And that's pretty much how I am, man. If I order something and that motherfucker ain't smoking, I'm done. And that was the whole reason for doing these reviews was because a lot of people were putting out THCA. A lot of people had flower. A lot of people were like, this is fire flower. This is this is that. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let's put it to the test. And 9 times out of 10, that shit was boo-boo, man. JK Distro, I'm looking right at you. Dopest Genetics, I'm looking right at you too. Although I'll give it to you, Dopest Genetics has tried to improve, has tried to put out like really quality flour, as opposed to just paying like $500 for a pound and then busting it down with all you guys, right? And then just profiting off of that, which is what a lot of these companies were doing, man. They were buying straight greenhouse, $500, $600 pounds, and then charging you guys $40 to $50 for the 8. Now do the math, man. You bust that down, you getting $50 on the 8th all the way down, making a killing. But it's got to find out a way to find out where vendors are sourcing from. I think that's a big deal too. North Carolina had some fire ass bud. The Hummet Gordon Harmer says, I'm usually a budget smoker, but when I do get the top shelf, I always stick to your reviews and recommendations you make. Hey, Gordon, that's dope, man. I appreciate that. And that's the whole reason I do it too, man, is because I don't want people wasting their money. I want people like saving up for a week and a half or something. Like, yo, in about 2 weeks, I'm going to re-up, man. I'm going to give me some of this. And then you get that shit and it's smoking ass, dude. Like, that's what did it for me, man. I was like, man, we got to do this shit. Let's buy up all these packs right quick and we'll smoke them. We'll see what's smoking, what's not smoking, and that way you guys can decide from there, of course. But I used to tell people all the time, man, start off with Shot Hello Mary. Start off with a pack of smalls, some of these smalls, and that should be like your starting off point, right? Like this is what it should be smoking like, nice and flavorful, white ash, resin ring, and not expensive, man. Less than $100 for the zip. And then go from there. Go check out some of these other vendors: THCA King, THCA Small Buds, JK Distro, Dopest Genetics. You go check it out and see what those are smoking like. Yeah, man. Joe D pulling up. So what's up, Space? Been listening while cleaning. Just wanted to pop on the phone long enough to say, hope you guys are all doing good. About to roll up and smoke with you. Hey, man, shout out to the homie Joe D. I appreciate you listening in the background, man. And I hope you're having a great morning. And shout out to you, man. What we rolling up, Joe? We got D in the building. D says, what's up, Space and Chat? What's going on, D? How you doing today? Jeffrey Barksdale says, shout out Joe. Hell yeah, shout out to the homie Joe. We got Travis Stewart said, what's good, Space? What's the motherfucking deal, Travis? How you doing today, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning. And what we smoking on today? Travis Stewart said, you put me on to lit, and now I get wholesale from them, and it's fire. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to you. Man, I wish we could get fucking commission on them wholesale things, man. I believe you can use code Space City if you're getting wholesale, but they say it's only for new customers, man. But be sure to let them know, hey, man, I came here because of Space City. Shout out to the homie Soup. Hell yeah, my boy Travis said he's only fucking with Supreme. It's the only way to do it, brother. All right, man, we're down to the end of this one. We're going to go ahead and put that out. Like I said, the flavor started to diminish on the end of that lemonade. This should have been an Essentials ounce for sure, but the bag appeal is probably what bumped it up to that Supreme tier. But I would avoid the lemonade, y'all. This was my least favorite out of the four. Let me go ahead and show you guys some nugs right quick. Bring down this light. This is the lemonade right here. Now, off a bag appeal alone, you'd probably be like, yo, that's some gas. Now, my boy, don't be fooled. Don't be misled. Smoking salt and pepper. I ain't gonna say it's smoking black. Definitely smoking salt and pepper. Let me go ahead and take this Dabski right quick. Nice. We're gonna be dabbing on some juicy fruit today. And we got 21 people watching, and we're at 16 likes, y'all. Don't forget to smash that like button. I know a lot of times I hop into a live stream, I forget to smash that like button myself. Go ahead and take a second, make sure that thumbs up is highlighted, and don't forget to subscribe, man. 47% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. Other than that, you guys are always on time, consistently coming back to check out the reviews and the videos. So shout out to the subscribers, the OGs. And 47% of y'all watch the videos but aren't subscribed, man. Come on, hit that subscribe button. It don't cost nothing. Oh, shit, my bad, y'all. I cheated. I was over here trying to clean this and out. Oh, boy. All right, just making sure that's empty. It was dirty. I didn't clean it the last time. I was so shocked and taken aback that I completely forgot to clean it. But let's go ahead and do that right now, and then we can run the dyno top on this one. And then I'll hop right back into the comments, y'all. My fault. Hey, y'all, let me know what y'all think of this dyno top right here. We're giving the double cup a nice alcohol soak, making sure that that's clean as well. And then you guys will be seeing that double cup back on the channel. Damn, you guys went crazy in the comments. Sheesh. D said, what you smoking on, Space? We was just finished smoking up some of that lemonade. We had the Lemonade Supreme from Lit Farms. And then we went ahead and threw a little noodle of GMO fuel rosin up in there. Now, I'm pretty sure the GMO fuel was holding up that hash oil right there. That's the only thing that was making it nice and soupy, because the flour was definitely salt and pepper. Gordon Harmon says, I know what to expect when I buy budget, but I expect clean, smooth white ash, all that when I buy Shop Mary or those red bags from Lit. That's why your reviews are essential. Hey, that's dope, Gordon. Hell yeah, man. D said, what's up, Mario? Hope all is well. Mario Belanger said, humor is good, but my back is crap. Damn, Mario, I hope you're feeling better pretty soon, man. Marcus Bennett said, what's up, Space City fam? What's up, Marcus? What's the motherfucking deal, man? How you doing today? D said, why is it that some packs flavor goes away towards the end? That's typically because it's not that good weed. It's what the kids say, it's mids. If the flavor starts to diminish close to the end, you know, that's just a sign of the quality of the flower. The flavor should at least be all the way through, and the really good stuff is the stuff that leaves the flavor on the palate once you're done smoking, right? Like you're done smoking, 20 minutes in, you're walking back in, scratching your head, and you're like, dang, you can still taste that OG. You can still taste that lemon cherry gelato. You can still taste that fucking shoreline or whatever it is. But that's another box that I'm looking for, is how long does that flavor last? Is it lasting all the way? Is it just in the beginning? Or am I tasting it all the way down to the end when you hear that sizzle on that glass tip? You guys know what I'm talking about. Dang, this mug take forever to clean now. Sheesh. Or maybe that hash was really getting to me. I don't know, one or the other. All right, guys, let me go ahead and drop this juicy fruit up in here. This is that Bomb Official hot knife. The motherfucker got the extra long blade on there. Look, you can dip that motherfucker all the way in. Sheesh. And straight. Go ahead and drop that bad boy in there. And if you guys got any rosin, now's the time, man. Let's go ahead and take a little dab ski. Shout out to the 24 people watching. And we're at 20 likes. Holy shit. Right on time, man. Let's fucking get it. Warming up. Here's the glass top. It's a dinosaur wearing a hoodie with his hands in his pockets. What's he got in there, man? He's got a little doink in there. He got a couple hash holes. Crushed open on the teeth. Yes, sir. Just matching that dinosaur aesthetic. Let's get it. Damn, it's fucking clouds. Oh, boy. Damn, that juicy fruit. Speechless. Speechless. God damn, guys. That juicy fruit was buzzing. If you haven't tried it, man, check out that juicy fruit from Shop Hello Mary. Definitely some dope rosin. It's packing those tropical flavors. You're going to have some pineapple, some tangerine. Just nice tropical vibe on it. Make sure the device is nice and clean. Yeah, that was a nice ass dab right there. Make sure you're cleaning the sides real good. Damn, I just dropped my Ninja Star. Sheesh. Might have to pick that up in a second. All right, guys, got it nice and clean. Give me a second here. Oh, I see it. Almost lost my Ninja Star right there. Whew. All right, we'll put that to the side. Travis Stewart says, I don't think Lit uses codes for wholesale because everything is through email. Hell yeah, man. Let them know. Hit them up through the email. Something they just started doing. It's probably about 3 or 4 days ago, so it's super recent. But hit them up. Tell them, hey, can I use code Space City? Is Space City good for wholesale? And let them know. It's supposed to be for new buyers or whatever. But if you've never used the code, if you never had that discount for the wholesale, I let them know. Be like, hey man, I just heard about the code being good for wholesale. I've never had a discount. What's up with it? Jeffrey Barksdale says, one thing I've learned about space, it really don't matter who grew or sold it. Space lets us know the truth. Hey man, that's what it's supposed to be. Non-biased. Jeffrey Barksdale says, D, I've been thinking it must have been sprayed with cheap terps that evaporate off, but I'm nobody. I don't know if it's spray terps, but somewhere along those lines where the flavor just diminishes. Marcus Bennett says, no cap, I got the lemonade and it was pretty good, white ash, but the white lemon was fire. Sheesh, nice white lemon. Now that sounds good as fuck. Smoking Joe says, in the house for you, brother. I am subscribed. Love your videos. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to you, Smoking Joe. I appreciate you coming on to the live stream, man. Jay Biz said, yo, Space City crew. What's up, Jay Biz? What's going on, man? And if I haven't got to your comment, I apologize. I'm catching up. Mario Belanger says, hey, Smoking Joe. And we got the Layup says, yo, what's up? What's up, Layup? Great to see you back on another live stream, man. Layup says, yeah, bro. One pack from JK Distro and THCA Small Buzz, and I wasn't messing with them. Hell yeah, man. That's all it takes, dude. And a lot of companies don't believe it. They're like, nah, one pack is okay. I'm like, nah, man. About 60% of people, if you get one bad pack from a company, that's it. Marcus Bennett said, can't beat the 818 OG. I can smoke it all day. 818 OG. Man, I heard somebody say that the last batch of 818 OG wasn't it. I haven't had some 818 OG in a minute, though. But let me know, is it still smoking? Is it still like the first time? D says, heck yeah, Marcus, that 818 OG, definitely some fire. Hell yeah. Tony T says, hot knife that long one is more like a hot sword. Hell yeah. Gordon Harmon says, I keep meaning to ask Space, where did you get that Ninja Star on your rig from? I would love to get one myself. Gordon Harmon, that's a absolutely great question. Check out planetcaravanSmokeshop.com. PlanetcaravanSmokeshop.com and use code Space City. Oh no, not Space City. Use code official Space City Cannabis. I'm sorry. That's one of the very first companies that I started working with. So the coupon code for Planet Caravan Smoke Shop is official Space City Cannabis. There you go. Great question. Marcus Bennett said, anyone tried the Piatella white Horn Rose Rosin. Just got some. I have not tried. I've tried Piatella before. Piatella's some fire, but I haven't tried it from that vendor. D says, so far, my favorite from Shop Palomari is LA Pop Rocks times them Triple P loans. The flavor hits straight gas, 818 OG, and Tahoe OG. Tahoe OG was definitely busting for me. The Chicago runs, the Bolo runs were another favorite of mine. The Bubblegum Gelato, the Space City Gelato, if they ever bring that shit back. The Space City Gelato was definitely fire if you had the opportunity to try it. Smoking Joe says, like that old saying, you don't cough, you don't get off. That's a good saying. Double OG 13 says, I was curious about that White Horn Rose Piatella also. Hey, man, a lot of y'all be smoking the same stuff, man. D says, I'm going to try Lit Farms now, just still deciding which packs to get from Supreme. I would highly recommend the Crystal Candy, the Cool Whip, the Gas Face. I need to go back and check what's on the menu right now, but I haven't seen currently, just from the last batch that I got sent. Marcus Bennett said, D, yep, you're correct. Zetopia is gas and Crystal Candy is gas. There you go. Zetopia is another one right there. The layup says, D, I tried the Sharpie Supreme for my first pack. Super gassy, got the nose tingles, terps on point. There you go. That's another one. TJ said, what's up, Space City? What's good, TJ? How you doing today, man? I appreciate you stopping by. And damn, finally, we're caught up with the comments, y'all. Sheesh. Let's go ahead and grind up some of this Black Ruts. Now, this stuff was smoking, I believe it was smoking black the first time we opened it up. I ran it through the Herbs Now dryer for about an hour. So I wonder if it's smoking good now. Bag of peels on point. Classic Runts nose with that nice little berry hit to it. But it was smoking black, dude. And I hit up Shop Palomari. I'm like, hey, man, did you guys switch farms or did you guys switch, who are you guys sourcing it from? Because, man, I've had at least 4 premiums that was smoking black, dude. And I know you guys have too. Went ahead and dried that out some. So hopefully, that'll help it smoke better. But we're about to find out, y'all. But yeah, the Emerald Runts and the Bolado, same thing, smoking black. I believe the Bolado review is going to drop tonight at midnight, so you guys will be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. TJ says, I will tell you now, that's why I don't buy the TCA stuff, because most of it is stuff that they've been sitting there for the last few months, not selling, or it's selling, but it's old package. Nice. I assume you mean THCA. That's why you don't buy THCA. Yep. Now I don't know if it's because it's been sitting there a long ass time. It could be. I think it's just because whoever grew it, they were trying to offload it. They probably got it for cheap. And it was nice big fat nugs with a nice bag of peels. So figure why not sell it at a premium without actually having tried the product. But Lit Farms was hit with them Supreme ounces, I'll tell you that. Tony T says, y'all smoking so much gas and fire, don't self-ignite. I'm stuck with the regular Moroccan hash. Sheesh. TJ says, yes. I would say the only ones I would go for are the top tier packages, the ones you get, or others. But outside of that, I still wouldn't pick up from these companies. Yes, sir. Exactly right, man. If you guys are seeing like greenhouse or shit like that, because that's what Essentials and Preferred basically is, man. It's just greenhouse or stuff that they couldn't offload, man. That's why those prices are so cheap. And I would stay far away from that stuff. Now, every now and again, they might be busting. That ain't to say that every single one of those Essentials and every single one of those Preferreds are ass, but fuck, man. When 8 out of those 10 packs is smoking black, I'm good, man. All right, let's check out this black rose. Gonna grab a paper. Go ahead and stuff it. Man, that's gonna be a fatty right there. Sheesh. Forgot the tip. Sometimes if I'm rolling something fat, that's what I like to do is just kind of like pre-roll it. That way you can see it's pretty even up until right there is where it gets real fat. Go ahead and drop in your tip right there. Then you push it in just a little bit. And just go ahead and just finish off that roll. And there you have it. All right. See what you guys are talking about in the comments. TJ says, let me see what TJ was talking about. The cheaper products sometimes can be good for a person that usually likes just flour that gets them high, and that's it, not so much flavor. Definitely for the budget smokers for sure. D says, I gave JK one last chance, but again, the packs I got all smell the same, and it was the purple label. Never going back. Yeah, JK Dish will definitely spray packs over there. TJ says, and knows a lot of buyers that worry about the price to ratio of cannabis flower that's in the bag. For sure, man, for sure. We got the homie Too Soon says, good morning, fellow hash heathens. I'm peeping the 20 likes. Did I miss the dab? Yeah, brother, you definitely missed the dab, man. But I'll go ahead and take another one in just a second since you're twisting my arm. You know what I'm saying? Since you're twisting my arm, I'll go ahead and take another dab, I guess. I got no problem with that. Especially since we're about to check out this Black Runts right here. There you go, a nice little roll. Got the crown on it and everything. Sheesh, a nice tip. And on that note, let's take a dab for Too Soon. Marcus Bennett said that white horn rose is fire. That's what he said, not me. And that's that Piatella, huh? Where'd you get that from, Marcus? We got Jamie Ace 420 in the building. Said good morning, space and chat. Good morning. I hope you're having a great day. Let's go ahead and start off with this nice little dab. Well, not start off. Look at me. I'm acting like this is the first dab. This is the first dab for too soon. And shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for asking about that. Go ahead and round up this juicy fruit right here. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Sheesh. Gotta make sure this is on. That's the only thing I don't like about this hot knife is that it turns off, but I guess it saves power like that. But it definitely has that extendo knife. Shout out to the homie Max Packs. This is the Max Pack special right here. Come with the extended blade. Double OG13 said Marcus Bennett, does it leave a lot of residue behind? Great question. Great question. Sheesh. Tony T says, second time in the gym for the day, getting ready to protect my only brown eye. My boy said he's trying to earn a fucking scholarship before he gets locked up, man. Hey, bro, you got to work on squeezing them cheeks, dog. That's it. That's it, man. Marcus Bennett said, bro, it's a dark batter, but smoke's so clean to be dark. Barely, no residue. Tastes amazing. Piatella White Horn Rose. Yeah, man. Piatella's definitely nice. Marcus Bennett said, I'm about to take another also. Hell yeah, Marcus Bennett. I like your style, man. And shout out to the 28 people watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be a part of the live chat, man, the only thing I ask, the only thing that I am a fucking asshole about, come in and say what's up. Come in and say what's up, whether you hate the channel, whether you love the channel, whatever it is, man. Just come in, say what's up, and then say whatever you want. My boy TJ says, and not only that, Space too, when I notice about some companies, what some companies do is for their expensive packs, say it's an ounce, they pour about 3 to 4 big nugs, and then the rest be little tiny smalls. Bro, TJ, you ain't fucking lied a single time, bro. That's exactly what they be doing, man. TJ says, similar size nugs to the others in the bag outside of the 3 big nugs. Yes, yes, yes. Double OG 13 says, I got to order some more than you sold me. Oh, he said, I got to order something then. You sold me. Where y'all getting that Piatella from, man? D says, man, I really want to try dabs. I have never tried dabbing before. Hey, it's going to fuck you up. I ain't even going to lie to you. If you ain't ever dabbed before, that shit going to fuck you up. But you're going to like it. You're going to keep doing it. Let's go ahead and take a dab. And then you can go into the world of customizations and stuff. This is the stock top right here. I believe I swapped this out just to go ahead and match with the base. But as you can see, blue is my favorite color, or variations of blue. Cheers, y'all. Sheesh. What I like about the Ninja Stars, you can hear it spinning up in there like a turbine. Crazy work. Oh, man. That juicy fruit be hitting every single time, y'all. Excuse my raspy voice. Oh, boy. We got the homie Jamie A says, I have to agree with you on the hot knife. I don't like how it turns off. I'm saying, man, because you know me, I got to be ready at all times. I got to have one in the chamber ready to go. You got me pulling up with a knife to a gunfight over here with this thing, man. Look, it already turned off. I'm lying. That motherfucker's still on. I'm high as shit. But you know what I'm talking about. Like, you put it down and then you go back to it and you're like, you sitting there like a dumbass because your fucking rosin ain't coming off. And you're like, what the fuck? Oh, this motherfucker ain't even on. God damn it. I remember the first time I did that shit. Ruben Wall says, what's up, Space City? Shout out to my boy Ruben Walls, man. I appreciate you tuning in to the channel, man. And shout out to all the new viewers. If you haven't hopped into the live chat, hop into the live chat, man. Just say what's up. We had a lot of people that like to join in, a lot of regulars here. Come on, man. Go ahead and join the live chat. Smash that like button, but most importantly, hit that subscribe too, man. It don't cost a thing. Y'all let me know if y'all like watching UFO conspiracy theory videos. I've been watching this dude named Explore the Weird, who's also a smoker, man. I've been in his live streams talking to him. He's got a bunch of subscribers. But yeah, man, that's what he posts, like weird TikToks or weird videos, conspiracy theories, stuff like that. And man, when I'm lit, that's all I'm trying to watch, dude. Or I'm watching Alien Earth, man. Y'all let me know in the comments if you guys have checked out Alien Earth on Hulu. That show's fucking wild. It's a good ass watch. I highly recommend it. I'm excited for that Predator Badlands. I don't know if you guys saw the previews for that. I've been real big into the Predator, like mythos and all that. I think they're called the Yachwa tribe or Yachwa or some shit like that. Fucking crazy, man. And we're finally going to get a look at the king and shit, because they have like a hierarchy where it's all about hunting. So the top hunters are always at the top. You have like your regular soldiers, then you have your elites, then you have like your commanders, then you have your chiefs, and then you have the king, I think is who's on top of that. And they all like to showcase their kills, right? So they all have like a wall with a bunch of skulls mounted with the deadliest animals that they were able to kill. And then you're like, fuck, that looks cool. You see it on the spaceships, but then you see the kings. I don't know if this was real. I don't know if it was AI. It could have been AI, but it was good as AI. They showed the king's trophy wall, and his shit was just like fucking whole walls, wall after wall after wall, just skull, skull, skull. And I was like, damn, that's fucking badass, dude. So much so that the guy looked bored. He was sitting on the throne, and he was just bored. He was like, man, I need to be on the hunt. And I was like, damn, that's fucking cool as shit. Y'all let me know in the comments if you guys are into like the Alien franchise, the Predator franchise. Alien Earth, like I said before, it's a great watch, man. Tony T says, haha, yes, squeeze cheeks is exactly what I'm doing. My boy Tony T said he about to go do a bid right quick, man. He's taking it on the chin, and I'm sure it's not going to be the first time. My bad, Tony T. Marcus Bennett says, simply Mary, lately, Shapella Mary been acting crazy. I can't seem to order. Just tired of that. Had to switch. Hell yeah, Marcus Bennett, I 100% understand that. As soon as it starts getting difficult to order, yeah, I would have been out of there too. Ruben Walls says, I'll catch up on the replay, brother. Hell yeah, Ruben Walls, that sounds dope as hell, man. He says, but I'm here now, so what you smoking on today? That's a great question, man. We started off with some of this lemonade, and we did a hash hole. It was lemonade and GMO fuel, and now we're about to check out this Black Runtz from Shapella Mary. Hopefully it's smoking better than the first time. We'll see. I even rolled up a second hash hole, but we're almost an hour into the stream, y'all. That's fucking wild. We probably won't get to that one. Damn, we're at 30 likes. Shout out to you guys, man. That's dope as fuck. 30 likes. Marcus Bennett said, what's up, Ruben? TJ says, but I also noticed that not a lot of companies are doing that too much anymore, putting big-ass nugs, impacts. You do see it, but not as often as back in the day. Yeah, man, that was a struggle back in the day when people were starting off. You know, they had to make every dime count. Jamie A says, yeah, it happened to me way too much. Hell yeah. TJ says, and I can tell you no space nowadays, companies are not putting big nugs in their expensive packs because of the weight. And not only that, the price of this only to that person. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Marcus Bennett says, so smooth at 500 degrees, flavor crazy. Hell yeah. Too Soon says, appreciate everyone who, when spinning back on their concentrate jars, had to smack some Gorilla Butter breath along with y'all. What y'all dabbing on this morning? Hell yeah, man. I was hinting at, what was that shit? Juicy fruit. And then I had some of that GMO fuel that was in that hash roll too. Shout out to my boy Droops, man. Droops said, what up, G? Hey, man, not a motherfucking thing, man. Just putting some shit in the air. You know how it is. Shout out to my boy Droops. Droop said he's fucks with that Predator versus Alien. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. D says, dang, Space, I'm the same way. I'll either watch conspiracy theory, documentaries, or crime-related podcasts, videos, or documentaries. Serial killer, missing persons, things like that. Now, I don't go into the serial killers and the missing persons. That's all my wife. My wife likes watching shit like that. I like watching like Joe Rogan or comedians. I like watching comedians podcasts too. The Fighter and the Kid. I watch Tom Segura and fucking Bert Kreischer's fucking podcast. I like shit like that too. Double OG 13 says I started Alien Earth the other day. Hell yeah, Double OG, what you think? Frank R says good afternoon, everybody, and Space City. What's up, Frank? How you doing today, my boy? Oh shit, let me spark this up before I forget. Let me get at least a few puffs so I can show y'all what it's smoking like. And if I ain't get to your comment yet, I apologize. I'll be making my way in just a second. And what y'all think about them Be Easy packs, man? He's got a QC team. He says all that shit smoking nowadays, and he won the competition with proper doinks. They said that shit was smoking. Oh, hell yeah, look at that, y'all. That's promising. That's after one hit. Nice white ash. Hey, chill. You ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, nice flavor too. Nice solid white ash, nice resin ring. And that was the Black Runs. Now I did cheat. I ran it through the Herbs Now dryer. It was smoking a little black at first, a little salt and pepper. Ran it through the dryer for a little bit. You can see that now it's smoking nice on white with that nice soupy resin ring starting to come out. Shout out to Shop Mary with the Black Runs, but dry that motherfucker. Dream 2 said, hey, Space City. What's up, Dream 2? I appreciate you coming through. Frank R says, just checking in. Got to run to the grocery store. Hope everybody has an amazing day. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to you, Frank R. Gordon Harmon says, let me see what he said. Sheesh. Gordon Harmon says, peace, space, and chat. I've got some things to do. I'll catch you on the next one. Drink 2 says, happy Thursday, Frank. Hell yeah, man. Take it easy. John Bennett said, what it do, fam? Hey, what's up, John Bennett? What's the motherfucking deal, man? What's going on? There we go. K33 says, yo, make sure you always come in and say, yo, your first comment should always be a greeting, man, not a question. Always come in and say, what's up? What's going on? What's the deal? Then go on with your question. What was your question, man? I think something about what's the best online shop to buy from? Shop Hail Mary. K Ham says, what up, everybody? Finally got some signal in this trunk. Who was the person that said K Ham was locked up in Menace's trunk, man? That shit was funny as hell, dude. This is the Black Runs, man. This motherfucker smoking cheap. I might have to throw some fucking papaya blast or kiwi kush in this. I'm definitely smoking now. What's up, K-Ham? How you doing today, man? TJ says, hey, bro, the best one to buy from is Shop Hello Mary. Hey, there we go. TJ, that's what I said, brother. K33 says he's finna try next week. Hell yeah, man. Use code Space City to save 10% too. You save a little bit of bread on it too. Dummy John Bennett says Shoreline, along with others, will be here today, hoping it's gas. Hey, bro, where you get that Shoreline from? You fucking with Flow Gardens? Shit, I had to pick some of that motherfucker up too, bro. I got a quarter of that. I got a quarter of something else. I got some sour melon soda coming in. And then I got an eighth. I got pretty much 4 things, man. I got 2 quarters and I got 2 eighths. So Shout out to Flow Gardens, man. I only spent $100. Yeah, guys, the Black Runs to Smoking, man. This is from Shot Pillow Mary. Now, I did cheat. I ran it through the Herbs Now dryer, so I dried it out a bit. That's probably why it's smoking nice and white right now. But shout out to you. If you haven't done so already, make sure you check out the review that we dropped today. It was the Ziki guy coming from Z Gardens. Huge shout out to everybody watching. And just like that, guys, we're going to go ahead and sign off like we always like to do. This live is brought to you by Space City Cannabis. I'm going to fuck with y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.